Hello, every pony, Blue Devil, Red Devil here today, and today we're starting on the Steam store page for Railroads Online. Why? Uh, they made two hot patches since the thing has been released. Hot fixes, hot patches, whatever. Since the major release back in March. Now, I'm just going to show you this because it is important. If you've been playing the game and you currently having issues, uh, it recommends right here to go into your files and go into the game file and verify your game. How you do that is simply go to this, right click, go to properties, go to files, and click verify game. Verify right there. I've already done it, but I noticed some people complaining on Reddit. So one of the many people trying to keep this game alive, even though I'm kind of getting tired of it. But I want this game to thrive somewhat. I wish they would allow modding, but that's a future issue and not needed right now. So there's that. So just make sure you verify your game or the patches. I don't know if it won't work. It's not. Doesn't say it will not work. Just updating in the game, but it doesn't say it doesn't work. So I just verify it. It's quick, easy, and doesn't really do anything. So on to the show. Hello. Once again, we're back. We're hello, every pony, Blue Devil, Red Devil here. I am back in Railroads Online. Blah blah blah. I was making some deliveries off camera. I stopped right here because a glitch started to happen where if you went into here, you would more or less be kicked out of it and not being able to jump back into F mode. Oh, they made it a little bit. It's not so blurry anymore. Oh, that's nice. I think last time it was a bit blurry and stuff. It looks a little better. Or I'm just dumb. But yeah. Yeah, there was a problem with hitting F and getting stuck in the train or out of the train, not being able to control it. Um what's his name? One Devil, I think. One Red. I forget his YouTube channel. I watch him and his friends play this game, and um they had a shit show the other week where they were live streaming and everything went to shit because of that glitch. I ran into the glitch once and said nope. I am just now picking it back up on April 9th. Right now, it's only a few hours after the solar eclipse that went over the eastern New York or western New York. What the fuck? That cart kind of came off the track there, didn't it? Put this at 10%. Also, I don't know if they updated stuff and the weights of how stuff is pulled, physics and stuff. Um, I need all three trains just to get up the hill now. I can't do it with just that train or just these two. You physically need all three trains to get up the hill now. It's a bummer because I was planning on using these two trains to haul the lumber and this one hauling logs back and forth, but I couldn't do that. So I can keep the pond and try to fill up the iron mine full of iron ore to be picked up. Alright, sorry, I bumped my microphone. I'm still trying to fix it. Alright, that's better. I went to go sit up and I butted my fucking microphone. I don't know what to do right now because I got the gold mine set up. I still need to make I got the meat packing plant, the gold mine, the wheat farm. We need to do the cattle farm. We had to do the coal mine, the ironworks and gold smelter, and the stamping mill. Needs to all be set up. The brakes are like instant now. What the hell? Da, da, da. Death curve here. I'm not even going that fast game. What the fuck? See if the trains have enough oof to pull this back up. No. Fuck. It's like it's getting harder and harder to fucking grab the levers now. Let me go put the train back together. Whatever. I'll catch you when I'm back up to the top. I think I know what we're gonna do today. We're gonna make another bridge. Because those are always fun. Insert the picture of the puppet with the shifting eyes. Alright, so. I forgot I already made that bridge right there. Huh. think what I'm going to do, I've thought about it before. I was thinking about just going straight, but what I think I'm going to do is come to this side of this ridge right here and follow it. And instead of gapping this and causing this to turn sharply, why don't we just follow that bridge and just let it gap this slightly? That way it's just a big bit of curved bridge. So yeah, why don't we do that? And flop. Alright. I think I'm gonna go with this. Bring this way down to like here. Bring it so it comes along here and leveled with this. Yeah, so we go up. I hate this flying feature. I wish they would like have a button you could push that would go from hovering to non-hovering. Because yes, this does not make it easier. Not at all. Because now I can't tell exactly where the track is going and whatnot. That's here. Well, I need to come over here. I need to go down. Go 2%. Let's 10%. Let's go 1%. Right to there. Then once we all right. Hi. Sorry. I had to do some coughing. Okay. Now go to 1. Come down here. Do. Damn it. Uh, 1%. Gain 2. Do it again. God, I hate this flying feature so much. That's so goddamn annoying. Because you can't just go up, you can't go down. There's no. This. If you're going up, you can't. You have to look up to keep going up. You have to look down to go down. But to go up, you have to look up, or you can jump, but there's no button to actually go down. Either they need to work on this stupid hovering mode, or fucking, like I said, have a feature where you can just push a button and go from hovering to non-hovering. uh, I figured it out. I needed a small straight piece. What I need. Here. Right here. That's too much. Right up to here. That. And swap it to a metal. Let's just see what happens if I come all the way over here and we're going to be very steep. Unfortunately, no getting around that. You can clear some of the trees away so I can see what the hell is going on. Free montage. Alright, it is a bit steep. A lot of steepness. Unfortunately, my personal playthrough of this game, I don't deal with realistic, so I don't know how much of this is gonna alter how stuff is done. Okay. I can see an issue getting stuff back and forth down here. I forget what exactly there early. A pipe and wooden tool, along with gold. So getting stuff down here is not going to be an issue. It's getting stuff out of here. As far as I know, well, I'm not. I need to stop saying wooden. The tools, the pipes, and the tools aren't that heavy compared to other stuff. I don't know about the gold though. That might be a different thing altogether. I don't know exactly how heavy the load of this stuff would be. Um, I think for other stuff I've done, this isn't as bad as it could be. Be much worse. If you remember, this is very bad right through here. So, it kind of works. Oh, we just need to take this, all this down, and loop them down here, loop around, connect to these two industries. Which I wanted to have this industry right behind it, but the problem is this is kind of off. And it would cause issues if I had too many cars down here. So I think what I'm going to do, take the gold and push it back slightly. Take the gold one and put it over here. I know this whole region right here is just all flat. I might put the gold one right here and have it set up in a way where I only have the 10 cars for loading golds just sitting there, be taken up. So I also want to see something. They said they fixed it. Let's see. They said the passenger car should be back. Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, because they broke it and it disappeared. How much is that? Ooh. 19. Why the fuck? Ugh. Eh. Just to show you that that's not the most insane thing I've done. Let me save fast. I also need to fuck off. I have way too many saves. Let's see. YouTube. Confirm. Leave session. Yep. Alright. Let's leave those on medium. Go find them. Me, myself, and I. Alright. I always said I was going to show you guys this, so let me go to the freight depot. You can see where some stuff is similar and where other stuff is not. You can see where I put all this stuff is similar. Oh, so that's why I put wondering. Now, you can see where I did somewhat similar to what I did. I tried to copy. This is similar. I didn't want to do all this. This was dumb because I've never got a chance to use all this. And that train's just sitting there because I think it's 20 cars of lumber. 20 cars in total. Yes, Niagara. Which which train is this? Is this the new one? No, this is the Tweetsy. Okay. I don't know if I have the new one. Either way. So you can see what I've done here. It's almost the same. Big loop. And this one I have it split. I don't have it going up into the hills like I do in mine. I don't know how. I want to do this. I want to do almost the same, but somehow I ended up much farther back. Don't ask how. I tried to do everything the same. This whole setup works nicely. I had the plow engine there. Let's see if I have any engine. Might not have any engines here. Nope. Oh, I do. You can hear the bell. Ah, the Moscow. Moscow. Bitch. Moscow shall not fall. War Berlin. Almost said Berlin. War. War for Moscow. Only. I think it's comparable to Stalingrad. The battle for Stalingrad. Oh, here's the new train. Yeah, okay. Yeah, big boy. Okay. Which is now not the biggest train, if I do remember. Got replaced. Yes, by this train, which I don't think I own. So the naming convention is fucked. You'll see that as we continue. So let's go down to the logging camp and sawmill. So you can see where I made almost the same identical thing here. So this is a lot more nicer. Why is this thing here? This is the Glenbrook, which is Doc Brown. Why is it sitting here? Don't know. Which technically this isn't the correct type of train that would be in that movie. Um, Beelzebub, what are you doing here? I don't remember what I was doing last time. I haven't played in this save in forever. But you can see the chaos I have here. Um, I tried to fix it in mine, but I kind of made it worse. And you can see the temp to the X right there. You can see one down there. It's somewhat loaded. So yeah. Should have some trains over here. Uh, yes, Etsy. Which I had to make this weird fuck about thing right here. So I can load train to keep one train. Oh, so that's where the other one is. Alright, so yeah, I have one train loaded down with 20 beams and 20 logs. Or 20, this is the Hudson. Yep. I thought it was clever doing that, but then the next train came, so I named it the Big Boy, having the Hudson to Niagara. Big Boy. And then fucking another one comes, so I might just call that the Yellowstone. That's, I don't know. So I got all this. It wasn't until after I built all this that someone told me that this fucking ginormous flat spot exists. I knew that. I wouldn't have built all that. The way this works is this line right here that goes straight through is for logs only. Cordwood comes in from here and goes out. Lumber can be loaded. Uh, Beams and lumber can be loaded and stacked over here, same as cordwood, to be taken down and stacked there too. This is just a big stupid roundabout so I can maneuver cars easier here. Um, yeah. This outer line just allows the train to make a big loop. This one brings it to here so it can be turned around so it can be backed up to here. And this one allows trains that come up can bring in their stuff and then be brought in, turned around, but blah 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 blah. You can see this is pretty much elevated. This tries to keep, except for this little drop, this is pretty much leveled the entire way across. I had to lower this one for the cordwood just for this one feature I have over here. Voila. My bridge. I might have to go fix this. I think this might have break. I think this might break it now. Hmm. Yeah, I've been noticing this track here has been sinking more and more into the ground. I might have to fix it. But if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of trees missing. Yeah, this is. There have been so many attempts right here. Because this used to be. These two lines used to be one. And they used to match up. Come from here and then turn. And come through here. And then circle around and split right here. Go there and there. But the drop right there. Go from there up to those were so difficult. I made this one. Wait, huh? Oh, this is the. Okay, this is the Montezuma. I just didn't recognize it. Yeah, I tried to make all the trains plain colors because that's what I'm used to in the Northeast. So the moment I seen the Montezuma without its like colors, it just confused me. I thought it was a different train. You can see cordwood comes in here, comes up here, gets loaded, and I can put two things of cordwood in and load it all up because I have a thing of 20 cordwood that comes up here, be loaded, where I put every single car over here besides 5 of them. Then I use the 5 to fill up the side one, and then I hook on and leave. Same thing with the lumber, the logs. The empty comes in, gets loaded as it's going by. Then I jump back on, loop around, and then go back out. I do it all over again. I pretty much designed this so it's an endless loop. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do constant loops. A loop from the logs to the sawmill. A loop from cordwood to cordwood. Everything is loops, so it's easy to unload and reload until they started messing with stuff. So now loading is more of a pain. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this train sits here. This is my oh, so this is my train for dealing with the cordwood over here for refueling. This and this is for refueling wood depots, and that's the whole thing about this back here. Like I said, you can see where I've redone stuff multiple times with the missing trees and stuff. You can see back here where this used to have a different direction at one point. Hold on. You can see where I started cutting through here, and then I realized, whoopsie, I'm way off. And that was also way off. That's why it has a big bend here. I'm trying to go straight from there to here, but you see where this has, right here has multiple bends in it, because I couldn't get it to go straight. Will I work on it? Hell no. Well, let's head down here. I have this and two tracks. No way for tracks to go around because let's go back over here. Let's just grab that so that it's not a big thing in my way. So the way this works is the train for cordwood comes through here and comes down through here and out and goes down. Lumber and empty lumber and beam cars go both that way and that way. They both come up and come up to here to be refilled. Steel beams or iron beams come up and come through here. Oh no, they come up and they have to go across to this side and come through here and just whip straight on through. Loaded wood beams and lumber comes through here and through there and come down here. And either has to go there and there. That's why there's another weird Y down here and there. It's so I built that because of the 20. I can just make loops. I can go up to the iron mine, which the iron mine's out this way now in this map. and go over there and fill up the iron mine. And if it's full, I can then go all the way over to the coal mine, fill up there. And if I have more on the cars, then I have empty cars. I should just come back down. The way this works is you come down, you loop down, loop around, loop, come up here, come all the way around here, loop past here, come around, loop all the way along this side, come back here, and then you can take that shortcut, go straight across, and just do it all again until you, all 20 cars are empty. Oopsie. Oh, since this was the first one I went to, let's just go. You can see the bridges are pretty much identical. Unlike mine, I fixed the bottom down here. And I put a secondary bridge here. And I'm just going to do this. Do you see the bridge? Looks nice, doesn't it? The wooden trestles underneath the metal, which technically would be the other way around, I do believe. Then you can see this. I attempted to put that up there and connect that to that, but that didn't work out. So I made this fucking bullshit contraption. I made a whole dam here. So because that's just a height to get from there to there, I decided to go around. I had to make this ginormous fucking thing. This took me several weeks to work on because I had to get the dam in place and figure out where it would go. I had to build these bit by bit by bit. There are multiple sections here. It's hard to tell here, but there are so many small sections. You can see from there to there, somewhere up there. There's just so many. I left that section up there to remind me that this game is difficult to build. I want to redo this, but I don't feel like it anymore. And then it comes all the way up here. So you can just see how much effort I will do. Unfortunately, I didn't record it. I almost attempted to start recording this, but that would have been too much more of a headache. I have all this. So this looks like chaos, but it's not. It there's so this one is when I have two sets of trains that come up here to get the iron ore. If this was ever set up as a server, someone could be up here to operate to fill up the cars, pull them up, put them over here, put an empty one here and wait for, or put a full one here and wait for the empties to come up. Then the train driver could literally come up here, unhook, pull up, back up, hook up, and leave. That's why I have the old Al Bundy, which is the J, right here, because it fits right in this little pocket corner here. So yeah, I have that so I could just sit up there and watch as the trains were being worked. Because I had I did have the railroad extension. I could work the trains without leaving that spot. I should have 2 trains in here. Yeah, so Ben and Jerry's Half Baked and Perry's Death by Chocolate, which are somewhat retired trains now because of Niagara and yeah. So what I used to do is have 1 train for each hauling lumber and beams, and when these were full, one would be sitting on. Yeah, they would just sit on these tracks with cars of 10 behind them. One would be sitting here and one would be sitting there. And they would be sitting full, so all I had to do is pull forward, back up, empty, then leave, and back up and park here. So yeah, not really necessary now since I have 20 of each car. We yeah, this was my really first attempt at doing stuff right here. You can see where I tried to keep it at at a I tried to keep everything less than 2% grade at all times. That's the whole reason why that big loop is there. Because I wanted to be able to do whatever I wanted with whatever train I wanted. I kind of gave up on that after a while, but yeah. Yeah, so this is pretty much identical. Uh that line right there is new and I don't think it's finished. So there's this. So yeah, the train would come through, go up there, empty. If the train is empty, it could come down here and loop around the whole thing. Let's go look at my chaos here. And that's where the handcart lives. It just goes from there to that end and back. It cannot leave. So this is how I keep this thing operational at all times. Currently it's out of that. It needs to be worked. Why is there 2 cars sitting? Rails. Rails. Hmm. Interesting. I must have. I have so many issues with rail cars here. Well, the cars on this end, because the way I had this set up, it's a bit of a up climb upwards from up here. This side doesn't look like it, but it actually goes up a little bit. So you have to give the train a little bit of if oof get up there, and a lot of times it crashes, especially when you're trying to do stuff quickly. This side is the same, but I got to a point where the train I usually come down to fill up this, which is the one up top, the 35. I don't know 45. Beelzebub. It's the small uh saddle. Yeah, it's the ah words. You're making me look stupid. Saddle train, saddle tank engine, whatever. Um. Oh yeah. put the throttle at 15%, it will go up, it will lose traction, and then you can just flip that and come back down with 4 cars connected to it. Then hit the throttle off, it will coast down, bump into that, and you can empty out all 4 of them, and then hit it back up to 15, ride the back end, flip that, run up, turn it off, and it will coast back down. You can flip that one. You can bring 20 cars over here and work them one after another. Which, that's exactly what I have. I technically have 40 cars here of cordwood. I always have a 20 car supply of uh, iron ore. I always have a well supply of rails. I think those 2 cars over there were me attempting to get more. I want to set up to where this and this is set up and brought up all the way up to right here to the point where they won't go any further. And then this is for when the cordwood is empty, I can separate them out and put them over here and stack them up, be picked up and these are my delivery trains. That is for rails, and I think this one is for no, this one is for the rails because of how steep. No, this yeah, stay rail. This take care of the rails. This take care of the iron iron beams because it needs it. It needs that oof to get up there. Speaking of which, yes, this was my attempt to try to keep everything at 2% grade coming all the way down. Make a big loop. I really love this because I don't know why I like the idea of trains going through the thing. I got to a point where there's 2 connection piecing. So when 2 parts of the bridge connect, they leave a gap like this, a very narrow gap, and I love using them. I think I use it one more other spot. I don't remember. No, I do remember where. So, let's go look at the chaos that is my other rare line. Or my, down here. But like I said, this is new. I don't know if it's actually finished. But I wanted to follow the river as good as I could. This one goes to the coal. Okay, so all 3 of them are finished by the looks of it. Well, I know the 2 on the far side of the cliff up on top are. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I have the farm. I don't know if I have any trains here. Hold on. No. The wheat farm and stuff. What I was trying to do here was, I remember now, trying to set it up to where the stuff that's needed from here can go over there. And yeah, so grain and stuff can be, so it can just be leapfrog from one place to another. So yeah. So this is pretty much identical. But look, this bridge actually has the thing's finished underneath. Yeah, someday I'll finish mine. So yeah, again, I never finished. It took me forever to do mine in our game save. Oh, Connery is up here. I forgot I brought him up here. And Superman. Oh, I forgot to mention the last one was Iron Man. This is Superman. Because this one, the climax, which it was the most powerful train at one point, well, for the most of this game's existence, is needed me to haul all 20. I do believe 20. 17, 19. Yeah, all 20 at once. Need to haul it up here. I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, this is pretty much simple. Um, the empty the rail cars can sit here. The empty ones can also sit there. Um, Same with the beams. The first two are for when they're full. The other two are for when they're empty. My plan is to fill all three of these tracks with full of these. You can see where I'm going with this. I'm not done with this world yet. Okay, I put this in here recently. Not well, I'm not. Recently is like whenever that update came out. Before it was just like I did with the one where I just put one of these type of tracks just floating there. So yeah. So to leave this area or to come in from this side of the canyon, you have to go through this very narrow spot and come in this way. You have to go around the same canyon, come up here. All the way up to here. Again, I tried to keep this at a less than 2% grade the entire way. And you can see the issue I will run into shortly. Not switchbacks, but I forget what they're called. They're not switchbacks. Because switchback, you go up, you switch it, then you come down on a line that's going farther down the way. This one's just making big loops. There's one loop. There's two loops. And one big loop. Yeah, I need to stop doing loops. That allows it to come all the way straight down here. Keep this full. At the moment, this is where I'm at in this world. I have not gone past this. I haven't done tools. I haven't done anything. Because my plan is to be able to keep each industry from this one and backwards full at all times. No matter what I'm doing beyond this one, I can keep each industry just constantly full of material. Outgoing, ingoing material, and outgoing material. Well, that's why I don't think I have much money left. No, I only have 7,000. And I was just buying cars working on it. I think that's why Beelzebub was sitting there. So yeah. Um, I like this oval. I got this oval working nice, so the train can come down, make this oval, come back around. I can literally set the train at going at throttle 5, going real slow, creeping along, and just keep emptying the cars as it's just circles, circles, circles. Then I can send it on its way. Those 3 lines there are meant for, um, 2 of them are meant for pipe, 1 of them for tools. But since I don't have any box cars and I don't have any flat cars set up for pipes, yeah, I don't even have any oil cars yet. What is this? For overstock. This is for stock coming in. That's for stock going out. I have this weird contraption so it can be refilled. And this is a bypass lane, so if the train is emptying, it can come in and go out and leave. I also have one of the tracks and come whoop and come back to there. I don't think I have a train here. No. The only other train I can think of. All the way back here. See, this is something I wanted to build prior, but I don't know what happened or how. I ended up being way too high going from there to here. That's why I ended up making that big loop out there. I don't know. I tried to copy some of the stuff I've done here in our game, and it didn't work out, and I don't know why. Because the Eureka sucks, but I do believe it's what was the attention of this game. Um, so I have 4 cars set up to do oil. Once these 4 cars, is it 5? 4, 5. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna have. Oh, I only had 4. Once these cars are full, and I'm gonna. My plan was to try to copy the map and release it to the public, but then an update came along that made it easier. So, yeah, I need to just oh, finish what I was doing. All right, I think that was a good waste of time. Yeah, so if you want more of this, I might get back into it during live streams. But yeah, this was me being a bit more cautious and trying to keep stuff from being as it is. Then here's me doing switches back and forth. This is my also another attempt allowing trains to go from one place to the other. Alright, that was that. I'm not even gonna save. So, the only reason why I stopped working on the bridge, because for one, that was steep. I will, instead of wasting a lot of time in a recording, I decided to go to my world and show you what I've done there. More of a look how insane you can do, and to give me some ideas, and I think I've got an idea. Um, maybe next time. Maybe next time. We will I will look into it. But for now, I think what I'm gonna do is go to bed. It is 3:30 in the morning. So yeah, I have been Blue Devil Red Devil, and I will see you all in hell. Goodbye.